Hey guys, we're gonna go have a short call today over NFS as Nathaniel released his new template, and it's a little different than the old one, but it's kind of the same format, kind of self-explanatory, but there are some things that we want to make sure you guys fully understand. So we're just gonna start. Alright, so here's the new template that Nathaniel made. Um, it'll be released every month on the 1st, and we do 7 days later, so in this case, June 7th. It'll always be the 7th. At 11:59 Eastern Time. As always, you can ask your NST coach, Nathaniel, myself for the summer um, questions, but as always, the network is here for you guys, so don't be afraid to throw something in the chat. The beginning is just information about yourself. As always, your email, your name, what LC you're from. As you can see, it's formatted a little different, a little easier. The name of your LCP. If you are the LCP, just fill yourself out, and then you'd put no for if your LC does not have VPF. The second section is over bank balances, and this is where we ask you if your LC has an external bank account, meaning that outside of your school account or your MC account, such as Chase. Wow, sorry. If you do have one, please screenshot it and attach it here. If not, don't worry about it. And then the second type of account you can have is a bank account associated with your university. And again, just screenshot your current bank balance and how you would do that and attach it here um, with your balance. And some LCs have a Venmo account, whether it's a personal account that your VPF or your OCP holds accountable, or an actual LC Venmo account. Screenshot it, attach it, no big deal. Just making sure that everything is held accountable and that nothing goes missing, kind of thing. And then patty cash is like physical cash that you have. So say you guys had like a fundraiser and you guys sold something and you were handed physical cash instead of depositing it, you just have, this $20 bill that you're going to use for your next event or something. The third section is about legality. This should be definitely things that you have had from the start of your term, such as a local compendium. And it's always good to go over that and edit it and make sure everything's up to date. So if a case does come up, that everything fits under legally, so we can fight the battle for itself. This is something that's newer. Is You should definitely have a BOA, especially if you're leaning towards general membership. It's required that you have 3. So list all the members of your board of advisors and their emails. If not, start looking for a BOA. Of course, you should be registered on campus. But the thing is about this is, no matter if the answer is no, answer it truthfully so we can help fix that for you. Just talk to you about it, see what we can do to help you out, and just continue making sure that we meet the legal standards. And for proof of campus registration, this can be if you're on the school website, if you guys have a physical letter from when you guys were registered with the university, just anything that shows that Isaac and whatever does exist on campus. If you receive university funding, this is where you're going to let us know that. The fourth section is all about accounting. And this is, again, if you don't know how to do these things, definitely say no. I'm here all summer, and I'm very flexible with my schedule for you guys. If you guys need me to go over Intact, go over Wave, anything like that, just let me know. Either text me, but definitely fill this out in the NFS very truthfully so we can take care of that. And you guys are keeping everything accountable, because if you guys can't go through Intact and you guys don't know your money's going to the right place, that's not good. And we can take care of that, obviously, super easily. So again, if you should have a Wave account, and then this updated with the MC chart of accounts. If you were at WNC, we worked on adding these as everyone kind of restarted their Wave process. If you don't have this, let me know and I can forward you the chart. And show you exactly how to add those accounts, and we can get your wave updated from February to now. So making sure you keep that wave up to date is great because that's where you know where all your that's how you should keep everything documented. Personally, when I log onto Wave, and I'm like, oh, how many OGE approvals did we have in March? I can go back and be like, oh, this approval happened this day, this approval happened this day. That way I know that everything lines up, and I have proof of everything. This next part is just like the old one, is your revenues for each month. If you don't run the product, just put 0. It has to be a number. So if not, if you had like your local conference that month, what were your revenues, contribution, like scholarships and that kind of things through your school, whatever, and what were other revenues. Try not to put things under other, but if it does fall under other, then for sure fill that out. These are all number answers, but then specify exactly where these revenues came from. And then on the flip side, what were your expenses? So say you had 3 OGE approvals that month. Did you guys spend money on marketing? Did you guys spend money on getting a new banner? Like, and things like that, that would be considered like an OGE expense. And whatever you put in here should match your budget tool, reflecting the same thing. And then how much did you pay in affiliation fees this past month? It should always be 100. It's kind of automatic, but you should definitely be keeping this in your records because that's $100 each month that's being taken from you. What are your accounts receivables? So this is basically for incoming. What are you still expecting to receive? What are your accounts payable? So do you owe anyone money? And then again, these are questions that you just need to answer honestly. Have you generated a balance sheet once per semester, an income statement once per semester, and a cash flow statement once per semester? Do you have clear rules set for your LC and the reimbursement process? And do you keep and archive all receipts and proof of transactions? Again, these are all things you should definitely be doing, but if not, answer them truthfully so we can let you in on the process of how maybe some other VPFs do it. I know everyone does things a little differently. Like I keep all my stuff in my Google Drive, but I also keep physical copies of receipts. Both aren't necessary, but it makes me feel safer. But I don't know. I think and other people do different things. The fifth section is about reporting. Do you report monthly to your EB? Do you report monthly to your LC? So this is a little different because it's summer, but most schools were still in school during May. So this is the NFS for May. So you need to let us know if your EB and your LC talked about what happened for the past month. The sixth section is about budgeting. You need to link your budget tool here. Make sure your budget tool is in the folder in the drive that Nathaniel and John and like we all have access to each other's budget tools. It should be in the budget tool folder that we shared with all of you. That way everyone has access. Mostly so Nathaniel has access. So link that here. Did you create your budget before your term started? If you're at WNC, the answer should be yes, because we did them together. If not, it's very important that we know if you forecasted and like stuff like that. Is your budget planned in profit? Did your budget get approved by your EB? And then did your budget get approved by your board of advisors? Have you updated your budget based on the performance in the last month? So if say you had a really bad month, what do you have to do for the next month to make up for it? Or should you cut back on a cost that you had scheduled for the following month? Stuff like that. Have you had any large projects or investments in the past month? So anything that's over 20% of your monthly budget. So that would be like a large event or something like that. If so, did you create a separate project budget for it? This could be like your local conference possibly, or this could be like a speaker event, whatever it may be. If you had a separate budget there. The seventh section is about auditing. Did all your VP operations complete and submit their monthly audits? If needed, this is very important. So let us know. If you don't know, then that's fine. Just put I don't know, so we can put into contact with the correct people. The eighth section is about sustainability. So what status is your LC? How long has your LC been at this membership level? Section 9 is about sustainability. And the risk log, which came out a couple months ago. We talked about it in Springco. make sure you attach your link, your LC risk log. If you don't have it, message me and I can forward you the link, because you should definitely have this. Because when you have EPs abroad in the summer, if something goes wrong, this is where you would go and you would say, okay, this person is responsible and you need to take care of this issue as soon as possible. Section 10 is also about sustainability but human resources. So just kind of talking about your job description. Do you have responsibilities outside of being a VPF? Completing the NMS is actually due tonight at midnight. Do you have a JD? Who's your NST coach? John, Nathaniel, Fabia, Nandon, or you don't know? And then the final section is just a little feedback section. If you have any feedback for the news, any feedback for the network calls. If you guys have like topics that you guys want me to talk about, or if you want Nathaniel to do a call, whatever's working for you, I need like the best thing to do is just speak your mind. None of us are going to be offended, and the calls are for you guys. So if something's not working for you, let us know and we can adjust. And then, what was your greatest achievement this past month? It's always great to reflect on things that you did, because you can only improve, and you should really appreciate the things that you did do, because you're amazing, you know. What part of your performance this past month were you least happy with? So again, just evaluating and seeing what you can do to improve for the next month. How would you rate your NST and your MCVPF support this month, or this past month? So that would be whoever your NST coach is, and then John is still your MCVPF for the month of May. And then why? And then any questions or support that you need and or want. Any final thoughts, comments, recommendations? Everyone loves a good joke or suggestion. So that is the new NFS. It's kind of self-explanatory, but again, just making sure that you guys are being honest and truthful with yourself and then with us, so we are able to help you to the best that we can. Other than that, it's John's last week in the office, so send him a nice good luck as he heads to Canada on Saturday. Shoot me a text if you guys need anything. Looking forward to seeing most of you guys at SNC. Make sure you guys are registered and look out for your newsletters on Wednesdays. Make sure you guys are commenting. There's always a question on it, and it's usually something that helps you guys. Like today, like obviously this call time was not the best for a lot of you, but that was the question on the newsletter, and nobody answered, so I didn't know what time to pick. So obviously I know Mondays at 4 do not work for a lot of you. But as always, the feedback for the call will be posted. And then, yeah, it'll all be posted on, I'll probably post either in the chat or in Workplace. But yeah, thanks.